Hello. Oh, hey. Hey guys, how's it going? We're playing some video games today. What do you know? Let me get this copy pasted for you. Alright. Scroll that out a bit. Tell you what, I'll pre-fire the ads so that when people join in, they won't have any. Man, am I smart or what? Let me fix this code as well. Alright, there we go. What do we got here? Yeah, I've already read all this. That means we're good to go, and all I need to do now is buy a bandage and get moving on the first night. With this one, I think I've gotten something pretty close to what I'm looking for. Hopefully that proves to be true. Alright, so Lucky Charm's already working on my PW specialist. I just got one there. Every time you see that yellow flash, that's what that is. Oh man, that reload is slow. Oh, that's gross. I don't like that. That's why I almost died there. I'm not used to this low reload. That's fine. There's two upgrades you get pretty early on. I think they only cost 500 each, but they let you reload faster, which is really nice. I gotta remember that early game I can just knife people and it'll just work. Also the critical heal plus um field field medic is kind of like just a true combo. It's, as far as I've seen, it's pretty insane. So we'll have to see. All I'm really getting as a downside for this build is that I don't have gym membership. And gym membership is kind of really nice to have at pretty much all times. Nice, some good money. Still not enough to get Sterling, but I will probably get it next round. What's this guy up to? What's he doing? We got 148 with survival contract, death vision, gunslinger, C96 with survive. This guy's all over the place. All right, I like it. I like this guy's groove. Let's finish another wave, and then we can get Sterling. And actually, no, we can just keep on using. Actually, no, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to upgrade C96, and then we'll just use C96 as a stepping stone to micro Uzis. There we go. And upgrade damage and upgrade barrel extension. All right. Yeah, I don't think the only other person that I've ever seen play with Death Vision has been me. So I don't see that much. If you want to group up the Caltrops, I'll just stand here. Although I might not be as tanky as I once was. Yeah, see, that's much faster now that we have that first upgrade. You just got to be careful to not get caught out. And I guess that's the other reason why I like the gym membership so much. Is that if I do get hit, which I do get hit pretty frequently because I am at the front of the group, kind of leading the enemies along. Um, then I can take that hit and just live, which is nice. That's why I like being a DPS tank hybrid. Right now, I'm pretty much just a hybrid of everybody. I have healing, I have damage, I have tanking, I have other utility as well. Very nice. Dragon, if you want to get hurt a bit, I can heal you and get some money from because I have private medical on. If not, I'll just spam bandages at you in the very end of the night so that I get that money anyway. I'll just spam these so I get that money. That's 132 per bandage. That's not bad. And having two sets of 132, double that if you actually have like a tank to heal. That's big money. Okay, let's go get some armor. Because that's just free. And then more. Cool. Very, very well done. What do we got here? Oh yeah, not doing too bad. We're getting close to level 50. We're at 43 right now. I'm thinking I'm going to level up backup weapon so I can get the what are they called? So I can get the critical one and bottomless magazines. Because if I get bottomless magazines, then I can put on a bunch of loaded mods on here and have like 35 magazine ammunition with basically no downside. The only downside would be like a 6% downside in reload speed, which is nothing for having 15 extra rounds in every gun. Yeah, I'd say pile them all together. Just makes it easier to stand in one spot. I'm going to stand behind you so that they go for you instead of me so I can heal you and make some money. I got you, buddy. Look at that. Money has been made. Keep running right past you and go for me. That's messed up. I think I almost regenerated a whole bandage there. All right, go get hit. Oh wait, no, I don't have a bandage. Never mind. You can just stay what you're doing. All right, now I have a bandage. Now go get hit. There we go. That's big. There we go. Why are we finally standing on 2? Because I have internet. Hopefully this time it lasts. Every other time it has not. We're playing a new build today. We're doing combat medic. We're saving up all the way for micro Uzis, which shouldn't be too hard. Other than that, I think we will I think actually we'll just save because now we have our max bandages, so we don't really need anything else for now. Because I think next round we should get it. If anybody wants to join, the code is around. Find one and put it in. Yeah, and once we get crit on this gun as well, because I think right now we have 0 crit, which is unfortunate. But once we get our upgraded version, we will have crit. Oh, nice. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw a grenade and get like a bajillion kills. Oh no. Okay, those don't do what I thought they did. There we go. Come on. Oh, heavy armor zombies. I have no pierce. All I have are more bandages. Especially if any tanks want to join, that would be lovely. It's all I've ever wanted in life is somebody to tank damage for me. All right. I'm going to reload. You hold them off. Never mind. I'm holding the front. Just waiting for around 5 when I'll just start spamming bandages on you anyway. But if you start taking some damage, that'd be great. Money. Oh. All right, we got our 10K, which I believe should be enough for micro Uzi. Yeah. Perfect. Boom. Let's see if we can finesse this guy into getting ourselves 7% crit chance for stuff. 100 money, smiley face. Yeah, who's this guy? What's he up to? Oh, we got level 23 with all the bullet perks. I like it. Okay, there we go. Our armor should regen naturally. But if anybody wants to join, 3 more slots open. All right, let's get out there. Nobody refilled ammo. Refill ammo. Like, now I'm talking. I'm thinking. Hopefully we have some ammo back there. Otherwise, it might be a little bit over for me because I'm gonna run out of this stuff fast. Nope. Okay, it might be over this round. Nobody bought ammo. Hey, no, my money. Oh. These guys are not working with me. No. Oh, fantastic. Money is denied. For real, bro. Did not want me having that money. Let's try it again. Uh, okay. So now I have full everything. Life is good. Hopefully I get to heal some people this round. Yeah, having a tank would be kind of crazy. Because that means every heal is like, what, 300, 320 or so dollars? That's kind of big. That's big money right there. All right. Cool, 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 cool. I got you, buddy. Yeah, now that we're getting crit, we have a lot more durability. You can see our health down there shooting up quite quickly every time we take damage. That's because we have critical heal, which heals us about 21 health every time we get a crit, at least over time. But that healing scales with, uh, it scales with the first aid or what's. Okay, hold on. I gotta lock in real quick and get some pistol kills so I can have my ammo back. There we go. Oh, never mind. Guys, it might be over. I don't know. Private medical might suck. Cause what? That is, it's 450. So that is $4 and a half, uh, plus one. So it's $5 and a half for every health healed. I have 6 bandages. And okay, so it's 200 or it's 320 times 6. Maybe. Usually solo. That doesn't tell me anything. Let me see if I'm correct here. Targets 1.5, targets 1.8, targets 1.5, targets 1.5, target 1.8. And let's see, do they have these have pellets at all? This one has scatter shot. That's fine. But I don't think any other one has scatter shot. Yeah. Doesn't need anything in particular, but perks like deep impact and split shot can be good for DPS since it benefits from both. What else? Maybe uh all right. Let's reload. Uh Scavenger. Uh all right. Let's wait a bit for those guys to get cooking. Make sure I keep up to date with everything, all the messages everywhere. Cool. It's already up and just dance over here for a bit. I've been trying to watch Roblox streamers, and sometimes I'm just overcome with rage, man. Touching grass isn't enough anymore. I need streamers to feel physical pain because every time I scroll down the list, it's just nothing but Grow a Garden and Forsaken and what is it called? Doors. There's another one as well that I'm forgetting. Steal a Brain Rot as well. And regardless of if it's any of those games specifically, you know it's going to be some rotten game anyway. Garden Seiken, it's all those. Yeah, pretty much. But the only thing that's keeping me from committing actual violence against another human being is probably that most people that play Roblox, especially newer players, don't really know that there's any games outside of those, which is sad. Front page is basically known for these things. Every time I don't think I've opened the charts page. Used to be experiences, used to be games. Um, I don't think I've ever opened the charts page ever. Uh, at least since they've changed all this AI stuff, where it or I guess it's more of an algorithm where it detects what makes the most money because that's what it usually goes off of now. I know. I remember I think it went off of view or it went off of active players before, which had its own problems, but it generally gave the credit to who had the most, like had the best game that kept the viewers or kept the players for the highest amount of time. But now, yeah, it's just based on what makes the most money for Roblox, and that kind of means that everything that you get is pretty slop. Uh, and I don't like it. Okay, keep an eye out. Make sure nobody starts dying. I got you. You're good. I think I'm gonna stop here and recharge my ammo. Man, fallback plan is nice. Just having infinite ammo on your weapon and also having a permanent 60% uh, damage buff on all pistols is really nice. No, he died before he could give me money. Oh. Okay, reload. No. Heavy armor zombies? Not fun. Not great. Yeah, and every time I do find somebody that is looking to play, like they're looking for viewer suggested games, they always have follower only mode on, which as soon as I see follower only mode, I'm instantly clicking off. I used to try to explain it to them, but then they have the freaking frontal cortex auto generated response where they say it's to prevent bots, and then I put out my auto generated response which is are your mods incompetent? And if you don't have mods because your stream is too small, then why do you even have follower only mode on the first place? Because your stream is so small that you can pick out those bots and kick them immediately. Like personally, yourself, you have fingers, you can do it. Who's this guy? Oh, I forgot to switch to gym membership. Rip. Oh, pacifist tank. Kind of lame, but what can you do? We got Crit Man. That's pretty cool. All right, that works. Sure. Let me get my bandages. Alright, I'm feeling better about this one. Now I got somebody to heal as well. Life is good. Let's see if I can get an upgrade on these, actually. I can. There we go. Add. No. Alright. Alright, let's do this, gang. Yeah, I need to tank at least some damage every round just so I can get my private medical. And also, the further you are up, the more money we can make through spawn camping. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. He backed up unexpectedly. No. I was going in to heal him. Rip. But we made it. Yeah, I'm making a lot less money using private medical than I was just using no money perk at all, which is a strange thing. And I'm not really sure how that works. Hey, we got all 4 bandages that we need. Okay, how much health does he have? Overheal is good, super good with private med. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But I don't have any slots left for private med. Everything I have here is pretty essential. We need 25 more to get that. It doesn't really matter. How much health does this guy have? He has 100 plus 250, I believe, from max level. Healthy health? No, it's 150. So that's 250 total. Wow, healthy health is even worse than I thought it was. Yeah, I have field med on, just because field medic is really freaking good with crit heal. Yeah. It might be fun to have a regen tank where I play all the things that do lots of healing and then play field med. Yes, go tank. Uh, whoa, you're good, pal. I'm on my way. I'm out of medicine. Also, this guy still has backup weapon while using pacifist. That's pretty based. I am not going to lie. Yeah, I got no bandages left. I'm sorry, man. But I got like 320 from Private Med. Yeah, Private Med doesn't seem that great now that I'm looking at it. I feel like it should give you a whole lot more, or at least scale with the current wave. Hmm. Does it? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Hmm. Yeah, I got more money when I was using the other one. Uh what was I was using gym membership, and that gave me a lot more money for some reason. I'm sure there's a system that's making that happen. All right, I should probably get the upgrades for this as well. Real. Yeah, I'm surprised he's going pacifist with backup weapon, because backup weapon is it's an offensive perk. I presume with that you'd go something like Iron Leech. Iron Leech would have a lot better synergy with that. But I don't know what he wants. I'm not sure what the idea here is. Slashy dance. Yeah, and the idea is eventually we're gonna get P90, which has a total of 50% crit rate, and that'll be minus 7.8, so it'll be 42 point something. Borrowed time works. Uh, Pacifist to Iron Leech, so you can make more use of your C96. Oh, he will use gear. I mean, if he does, then all the power to him, I guess. Because Mechanical Leech is legitimately really good if you're going like a gear tank. I need some human beings to take some damage here. I'm not preying on people's downfall, but it would be nice if they fell a little more. It would be nice if they fell a little more. I ran out of bullets. All right, go take some damage. All right, I did some healing. I'm happy with that. Our big healing is going to come from first aid kit, which gives 100, 150, 100, and it would be 100, 250 plus, I think, the 45% from first aid. Yeah, 45%. So that's basically 50%. So that's like, that's a lot. That's a good amount. Uh, I will buy the rest of my C96 upgrades though first. And then I'll buy first aid kit, just the base version. I don't think there's anything I could get here anyway. Buy the rest of the ammo. Done. What's Scooby up to? What's he getting down with? He's also a medic. Well, is this locking stuff? Okay, it is. Okay, so I can't stop what I'm doing. So you just kind of taken away from a lot of my money. Rip. Is there anything I can pivot to? Let's see. Uh, yeah, cool. I guess I'm just locked into this now. That is just freaking fantastic. You're not going to wait till the round starts so you can at least get some money? All right. And also, so the damage buff applies. A little silly. Alright. No, do not stand in a toxic puddle. Rip. No. I cannot heal that fast. Heal myself. uh, no, I actually. Oh. I think there should just be different buttons for healing yourself and healing others. Or it should be context sensitive when you're like looking at somebody else, you should automatically heal them. Because I keep healing myself when I want to heal others. It's not an inexpensive mistake. Yeah, I'm out of everything here. All right. All right. Let's Hmm. How many do you get per round? 2? Nice. Hmm. All right, there we go. So now I can heal people from like over here. That's nice. Extended heal is really nice to have. If you want to be like a medic, then this seems like the only great choice. Like, I could be this far away from you and still heal them. That's nice. So I believe it is additive with the other bonus. Hmm, nice. All right. I should probably get the mail. I got you, buddy. You're good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I just made $800 off that heal. Well, there goes my competition, I guess. No. I don't have another med kit yet. I'm not liking where this is headed. Get behind the barricade. No. I'm out of bullets. I gotta go. I don't like that guy. Come on. Ah, no. I can't get those. Hmm. Uh, Scooby should definitely remove Midnight Refill and get what's it called? Evasive or elusive. Elusive is really nice for medics. That way, when you're standing near other allies, you don't get targeted. But extended heal med kit worked really well. Uh, Alright. I think with the money you'll get from this one, I'll probably try and buy that micro Uzi. That'll be a big boost in my power. And I think my next perk is probably going to be something that is based around chances. Maybe deflection. Uh, how much crit does C96 get? It would get 15%. That's not too bad. All right, fellas, let's do this. Oh, he's got stealth now, huh? A little bit of a lag spike there. Maybe worry you. All right, just about the way to another med kit. No. Ah. Ooh, another big leg spike. I guess I'm healing. Nice. Let me get that. That's big heal. I guess I'll go resupply while the boss is doing his thing. Oh man, this is getting nasty. I don't like this. No, I might have been able to heal him if I was fast enough, but I am not. Oh no, I'm out of stuff as well. I think I ought to just keep the bandages for myself. All right, we're not doing great, guys. All right, I'll see you around, Scooby. Mm, so let's do more healing. Cool, money. Uh, hmm. What would I do with $10,000? I don't know. Nothing I haven't already done. I wish I had. I wish I had 2,500 more. Then I could get some stuff. But I guess it's now or nothing. So let's just hope we win this, and then we can get stuff next round. All right, let's try our best. No. Oh, God, that's annoying. Yeah, man, you die instantly. Uh, maybe I ought to go back to Overwatch healer with a sniper. I believe M82 just got a buff, so could be a good time. Ow. Hmm. Probably. Hmm. C96 might not be the best tanking weapon. Probably be better to go a melee weapon. Let me see if there's anything else that works with first aid. First aid. Or no, it's a field medic. Works with perks like critical heal and carpenter. Like, does not work with rampage, equilibrium, lockdown, regrowth plus, and mistwalker. This also affects Overwatch, sometimes paired with Dying Witch and Overheal, sometimes paired with Life Leech and Vampirism. So it works with Life Leech and Vampirism. That is interesting. I wish it told you everything it worked with. Increases the potency of healing effects. Yeah, it does say that. I guess it's just not all healing effects. Or maybe it's. I guess it's just healing effects that aren't passive regen. So that is stuff like critical heal, life leech, vampirism. Yeah, but that's why stuff like regrowth plus doesn't work. It's something that has to be activated to work. All right. That is interesting. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Let me switch back to my old build then. Gym membership. Lockdown stays here. This one. Mutual fund. You can do whatever you want. It probably wouldn't do very well with me. I usually spend my money instantly. But if anybody else joins, they might appreciate it more. Crit heal as well. I would love to use crit heal more, but it just doesn't. I don't have the crit on my C96 stock yet, which is very sad. Maybe thorns. Oh yeah, and get rid of this as well. Weapon hoarder? No. I'll say guardian angel. Better than new I should take if I'm medic? Maybe. How long does better than new last? It lasts for 6, 12. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. How long do the rest of them last? Alright, so they all last the same. It's just that Overwatch makes them all very slow. Which they should. 30 seconds for combat medic, 10 seconds for AoE healing. Alright. Uh, I guess Iron Leech I'll throw in here. You think if I'm missing anything? Nope. All right. Yeah, I am no longer going full medic. What's this guy up to? We got Life Infusion. That's a good one. Or it's a one I don't see very often. At least not with anything but Rocket Runners. But we got wait, is that Life Infusion? Or is that Life Leech? No. Yeah, it is Life Infusion. That plus Pacifist definitely doesn't bode well. Yeah, if you're going any kind of offensive tank perk, you do not want Pacifist because Pacifist reduces your damage by like half. Yeah, deal 25% less damage. It's not great. The armor one could be good. No, it's Equilibrium. Okay. What else you got here? You got C96, which is fine. Honestly, I'd go a melee weapon over C96, and then switch out backup weapon for something like Rampage. That way, you have health regen and more resistance. But that's optional. C96 works fine. Uh, and what is that? That's borrowed time, I think. Or is it? No, it's time stop, time freeze. Yeah, that works. Because I think the freeze frame after killing 50 zombies. Additionally, you now deal double damage while time is frozen. That's pretty good. And I believe that works during all time freezes. But I don't know. Because I have not gone that kind of build. I don't usually like things that are useful one time per round. Stuff like armor break or death to fire or time freeze or stuff like that, where you can only use it once per round. I like stuff that has constant value. Then why do you use C96? Because C96 has constant value. And I can use it multiple times per round. And also because it's essential to be used with my my fallback plan. And just also because it's a crazy early game. Why not at least have Gunslinger though? Because I'm not using it as my main weapon. I'm using it as my secondary weapon to a primary. Usually, I think this one we're gonna do AA12 still. I believe AA12 will still work. I mean, I probably could have Gunslinger. I do get quite a lot of kills with this. It's just it wouldn't be efficient to use the C96 once I get later into the game, since I'll have bottomless magazines that'll reduce my money gain. But I guess I could have it because then I get I still have more money via Jack of all trades. It could work. But I would also take up a slot that I would otherwise be using for tanking. And I feel like that would be a little bit more valuable. Gunslinger with PDW, crit, shock, and skull combo is insane on this map. Yes, but that's not what I'm doing. I am a tank. I am straight up tanking right now. Oh, did Dragon lag out big time? I think he might have. He looks like he's about to disconnect. Did I lag out big time? No. Yeah, there he goes. Rip. That must have been what it looked like when I disappeared from your guys' view when my internet died. Strange to be on the other side. Crashed, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not a big crit man. Even though I do really want the crit. It's not really for the damage, it's just for the utility of having it with crit heal, because crit heal is just insanely good. But for that, I just needed to get a crit every once in a while, and that's not hard at all. Yeah, see, that round, round one, I got $5,000. When last time I went to more money-based perk and I got less. Wow, that is interesting. I wonder how that works, why that works, when it works, etc. And I guess I'll buy armor. Crit heal, you don't find yourself using it much? I find myself using it a lot on resistance builds, which this one is. Because this one I have like 30. I have a lot of resistance on this build. So the 21 or the, what is it, 4 or 7 health per second, I think it is? No. 21 divided by 4. It's 5. It's 6.5 or so. 6.5 health per second. It used up your freeze frame. It should refresh as soon as the night starts. So you should be fine. Wait, are we back? We might be back. Well, I'm still waiting to see. It's been an hour and it hasn't crashed yet, so I'm seeing promising things in my future. If you're going to use all those blues, you should try Overheal since it gives you constant regen with crit heal. That's right. It does. You are very intelligent. Intelligent young man right there. Slash woman. I don't know. It'll crash when I join Trust. Is it just you? Have you just been DDoSing me this entire time? I think I would just have to say fair play if that's ever the case. I think just like the long con. It'd be pretty funny. Sending me my 20 terabyte zip bomb. Yeah, maybe I should get Overheal. Although it doesn't work with stuff like Lockdown, I don't think. That's fine. I can live without it. Because I'm not taking damage all the time, and having that extra hunter resistance would be nice. What is the code? It's up on... Find a code somewhere. There's one on screen. There used to be one in chat, but they keep mysteriously disappearing. Oh, that was a pretty scary leg spike. Let me find the one in chat. There it is. Pin and stay there. And hide from myself, though. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps disappearing. Maybe it's like not updating or something. He's still going this build? Uh, on Origins. I guess I'll buy Rooftop just for you then. There you go, pal. Refill the ammo. I don't think Spider has. No, he does. Okay. I don't know what. I don't remember what Spider's doing. I forgot. Speaking of having a good feeling about things, I have a good feeling about the next 3 days. I'm gonna be making some money, guys. I'm making $750 over the next 3 days. And I'll just leave it up to you to guess how I'm making $750 in 3 days. Oh, no, Spider! It's Spider's turn now. Oh, oh, that's I thought that zombie just touched you and reduced your health to 0, but no, it's just time stop or freeze frame. Freeze frame is actually really good now with the Grenadier build. You can get a lot of freeze frames off at once. Since it's based on just amount of kills, and you can get a lot of kills with grenades, and any grenade kill can also trigger it, as opposed to bullets, which can only trigger on headshot. So if you get a bunch of kills with Grenadier, throw a grenade, boom, time stop. That happens every once in a while. That's very nice, and it helps you reload as well. If you have a build that doesn't focus on reloading your gun, it also helps you set up like gears if you have any of those put down. You love when your game crashes. Yeah, it's really strange now being on the other side of it. I've seen two people's games crash. Well, mine has not. Now how the turns have tabled. I am the one who DDoSes. I don't think I can kill this guy, but I can delay them enough to that where that guy gets his ammo, and he will live to live the life that I could not. He wants in, bro. Cool. I would love to buy double barrel. I think I'm just going to use Stako for like 1 or 2 rounds until I can get double barrel. Because double barrel, I believe I have a few things in. I do not, but I will. What does double barrel specialize in? I imagine damage. Yeah, damage, pellets. Yeah, it's times 12. But I can't really change that in any way. Unless I go shredder, I guess. Which would work. But yeah, it does that doesn't work because I don't have any or I don't have any perk slots left. And I guess I'll just go perfect mod. One of those. I don't have pen. Yeah, right, because the magazine can't be changed. The reload also, yeah, the magazine can't be changed through any mod means. I imagine that means loaded. No, loaded mod is not forbidden. That is interesting. Let's go heavy mod. Okay. I need to go refill ammo. Are you not going to be up on rooftop anymore, Spider? Have you changed your build and it's just a graphical glitch that's making it where you have rooftop camper? Or are you just waiting to get a certain gun so you can do it? Mm-hmm. Any reason that you're specifically going for that, uh, or just because that's the gun you like? Because if it's for the scope, you can go Luger, earlier game, because that has a scope on it as well. Lowest cost rifle, I guess. But yeah, Luger also works because it has a scope. Or you could buy a game pass. You could fork over 400 of your Robux and get a cheaper rifle. I believe it's a World War one that has it. Or you could just beg somebody else to buy one for you, because there is a gifting option now. No, deer ankle. He's not going to be able to get in here in time. Unless he's really fast. I believe in him. I just gotta remember to stay near you guys. All right. Okay, I'm remembering now why I have crit heal instead of something else. I will probably be getting rid of crit heal then for this particular instance. Because I used to have it based on critical concealed carry, which was pretty good. But it doesn't do anything now because I don't have crit on either of my weapons. So it's not actually doing anything. So I'll remove it and replace it with something else. And I'll become even more powerful. You're good, pal. You're fine. Rub some dirt in it. I got you. Big money. Big money. Alright, who's this guy? Mr. Deer Ankle. What's he up to? Fast forward. Alright, with full crit build? Okay, that's a little bit lamer, but what can you do? He's got fast forward. It looks like an assassin build, which is now, okay. I can excuse crit build if it's an assassin crit build. That's pretty cool. Bigger magazine. Get rid of crit heal, replace it with something else, probably deep mags. What's like the most ammo wasteful perk I could put on? Uh, I guess. Uh, yeah, I don't know. So I don't crit in any way. Maybe deep impact. No, my regular gun doesn't have any pierce. So that wouldn't do much. Yeah, it's kind of a sticky situation I'm in. Try heavy bullets, but heavy bullets like more into uh isn't heavy bullets all about saving your ammunition, making each bullet worth more? Because I want to spend as many bullets as possible at the to get higher damage. Because I have infinite ammo in my gun. Because I can just switch to C96 and refill my entire magazine. Is there? I'm trying. Because I want something like Bulletstorm, but even faster. And I don't know if there's any conditional perks. I don't usually go attack speed. Shredder or Bulletstorm? Oh, that is true. I could. Yeah, okay, we'll go Shredder then. I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough perk points. Okay, it has to be something I already have then. I guess Spike Shield. We have a lot of crit, or we have a lot of resistance. We have 30 from this, 20 from this, then an additional 30 from Lockdown, and then a 60 from Iron Leech. So that's decent enough to make Spike Shield worth it. I'd say PW also increases your fire rate too. That is true. But I also am not a healer anymore. I would love to eventually. I imagine Spider would as well. Spider, I don't know if you're still going for like the mobility kind of thing. Wolfpack should give you some resistance. Yes, it does. Because now there's a lot of stuff that you can go that makes you really good mobility. Uh, it'd probably be something like Jack of all trades, guns blazing, critical speed, bullet hell, run and gun, and some other stamina regen perks. And then you'd be cooking. You are welcome. If you want to if you want to save the time stop for the boss, that would probably be ideal. Yeah, now we're doing a lot more damage. We got no ammo. Rip. I got ammo. I got a fallback plan. And me and this guy should be able to take down the boss by ourselves. You do really like playing sniper though? Yeah. I mean, you could still go. I don't think there are any akimbo snipers, unfortunately, because you would probably need guns blazing to go the full power mobility build. Okay, nice, good time save. Okay, they get some good blasts in here. Try and disperse it amongst everybody. Nice. Okay. Already got him down to the last one. Nobody's died yet. I can run him around for a bit. I'll do my part. Ow, 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 ow. Doing my part a little bit too much. Ah, there we go. All right. Nobody's got any ammo left. No good. Spider jumped down to help out. Or I guess since he ran out of ammo in his gun. Rip. Yeah, ammo seems to be a consistent issue. Yeah, I believe I've done a mobility build once before. It was it was with dual pythons, but you could totally do it with dual deagle as well. Actually, I think it would be better with dual deagle since you can have a lot more fire rate. But I think you just need an additional recoil reduction perk or recoil reduction mods. Interesting to think about. All right. So we're upgrading double barrel, and this is what we're going to stay with all the way till we get to A12, pretty much. Barrel extension. Cool. And with that, we're pretty much good to go. Ammo box might need an upgrade. For you guys, not for me. I don't need it. I'll take Guardian Angel so we can do it on both. Maybe. Let me see. What else is there in green? Because you could also go stuff like Charmer or Lifelink, which do basically the exact same thing, but they are a little bit more applicable to tanks. Because Guardian Angel is more for saving the tank. But you can go whatever you want. Guardian Angel is very good, and Guardian Angel I'll always recommend to newer players as well, since it helps you save your fellow man, and also if you're not like great at the game yet, it's something that just has consistent value. Every single round, usually somebody dies if you're playing at a lower level. Or you're playing at a higher level and you're playing on like one of the impossible maps. Like somebody's going to be dying, and when that happens, boom, they get an extra life, and you both get pretty crazy invincibility. So it's nice. Lifelink can also be like that, but it's a little bit more situational since you have to be a lot closer to people. It also relies on your health regen to keep you alive, and it also doesn't work with resistance. It doesn't work with armor. It's a very specialized version of Guardian Angel. But if it works, oh man, does it ever work? Alrighty then. Let's do this. Hey. That's what I said. I said ammo before the thing started. Uh, the other perk I'm definitely going to start recommending to newer players is Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades just gives so much base stats. It's kind of crazy. It's like having if you it's like having two perks in once, really. Oh right. I'm not doing the thing I should be doing, which is shooting my pistol to get my ammo back. Doing the whole thing this build is, built around. Thorns is another great one. For Dragon, if you are getting kills and also getting hit, Thorns can be very nice. Because then that delivers up to 2,000 wither damage. Did that spend both of our Guardian Angels? Alright, let me try and get as many kills here as I can with the C96. Cool. Alright, refill that. Boom, boom. And also buy one level invested income. Just for you guys. Huge. I'll spend the rest on my armor. I wonder if you can still use loaded mods on I guess you could, since you can right now. Because it seems that whenever a mod would have no downside or only like or no effects at all, like using crit stuff on a launcher or using magazine affecting mods on double barrel or any other single loader, it doesn't let you do that. So I'm wondering if it lets you use loaded mods on the C96 once it gets prestige. I'm sure it does because it does let you do it right now when it's not prestige. It would be kind of dumb if it made you unequip all those, which is pretty nice because loaded mods on C96 is basically just a straight upgrade. And the tankiness is so nice on this. Like I just get to get hit and it doesn't matter. All right, let me do some pistoling. Big time. Big time pistoling. Yeah, once I get my primary weapon, I take up very little ammo. It's great. Okay. Uh and I guess I'll because my shotgun does enough damage as it is, so I guess I'll just go 3 upgrades of invested income. Money. Money in the bank. Uh, I do wish they'd use the regular version of this song. So I believe this is from uh yeah, I believe this is from David Batista. Yeah, or at least it sounds very much like his style of music. Uh and most of his stuff is Creative Commons. So you could totally use it at full speed if you wanted it to. I think it sounds better like that. It was the old menu music? Ah, that's probably true. Man, all the old Roblox music. is really good. There was? Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I never played this game in its early years. I just recently started playing it. You wouldn't know it because I'm Prestige 5. I'm just an addict. I'm insane. I am deranged. I'm a threat to society. I just can't stop playing Final Stand 2. Let me do some cleanup of all these guys. Get some ammo back in my gun. Bam. I would really like to get the scope on the C96, but there's no way to toggle it off once you get it. So if an enemy's close to you and you want to shoot him with the C96, you kind of got to hip fire. That takes away from a good amount of your accuracy. Okay, there we go. And buy 2 rounds of damage. Because I don't need to upgrade my max ammo. I should be fine. Everything's refilled. We're leveling up in a timely manner, which is surprising for this map since this map gives 90% experience to the full 100. I think I'm now, from now on, going to be grinding mostly on Swamplands and Canyon. Since Swamplands has like 125% XP gain, and Canyon has like 115%, which I feel like are a little bit higher than they should be. $100 spare? Sure. You got to get the metal ladders. The metal ladders are peak. Literally carried me through every game that I bought them in. Obsidian ladders. Got to get my diamond ladders, bro. That is some like old Minecraft house logic. I think we all went through that phase where if you did play Minecraft, you built a house out of like pure diamonds or pure emerald or pure something. Just because you thought it was cool. As it turns out, it looks like balls. Don't do that. In creative, maybe, yeah. Definitely not in survival. Nobody, we were never good enough to have a full diamond house in survival unless you were crazy at the game. You had like some perennial like savant in Minecraft, which is most unfortunate for every other aspect of your life. Oh, Scooby's back. I guess I'll take some damage for you. Now, the shoes on the other foot. Yeah, let me take some damage. I'll get you that full heal. Don't you worry. Just let me get like pull aside one. so it can chew on me a bit. You're out? Alright, cool. I guess I'll go back to business then. Let me reload both. Blam, blam, switch to pistol. Absolutely no ammo. Just love spending ammo. Just can't stop. Obsessively. Just crunching down, chowing down on ammo. Even without crit heal, we still have a good amount of regen. I do not like shielders. As a shotgun, as a newly knighted shotgun man, shielders are my nemesis. I hate them. I wish 1,000 years of pain across anybody that carries a shield. Alright. Boss 2. Zero ammo. It is over. Alright, Scooby made some money. That's good. Refill this. Invested income is maxed. Nice. Let me double the ammo again. Fully loaded. More damage, more barrel. And I will not be buying slug rounds because slug rounds is not very good. 4,000. I could give somebody 4,000. Methinks. And I'm sure my armor will just regenerate with time. Or somebody will heal me, and I will get a lot of armor from that. You have time bomb? Oh, nice. Going for the full time loadout. That's kind of based. I don't think besides besides that and teleporter, I don't think there's anything else that stops time. So I think you are at max power once you get all 4 of those. Then you just have constant double damage, which is not like the best buff in the world to have double damage. In 4 perks, you could definitely have double damage. Yeah, you got all those. There are in 4 perks you could definitely double your damage a lot more, but you're also giving that utility of stopping time constantly, which is really nice. All right, let's do this. Let's rock and rumble, people. I will probably not be hurting myself to give him his private medical this time. We might actually need that stuff for whatever. Oh man, just so much damage. Blammo. Okay, let's regen a little bit of our ammo. Scooby, have you beaten this map yet? Because I don't. Alright. Well, you probably should. Because then you get extended heal on medkit, and it's extended heal on medkit is so freaking good. It's kind of outrageous. Shouldn't be too hard, though. This map is probably the easiest one. Five times range, yeah, plus field medic. You could heal somebody from across a map, man. It's really good. It makes it very easy to heal tanks from a range where you can feel comfortable. Or really anybody. Because there is like situations where you have to put yourself in harm's way to go and heal something, especially with the consumable heals. But with extended heal, Um, I am trying my best, guys. I'm shooting. Oh, nice. He's doing a thing. Very nice. We get all these guys. Where's he going? All right, let me just worry about the horde then. Oh, nice. He's doing a time stop again. Very nice. Very nice. This is kind of a boss shredder build. It's quite good. With his last sacrifice. Ah! Oh, because he died, did it not trigger the time bomb? That is tragic. That is no good. Probably could have made it if that went off too. Rip. I definitely would have lived. Definitely don't have enough for a 12 yet. So I'm just gonna invest in other things. Like this. This. And this. And this. Real. I upgrade the barrier, so we should have a little bit more of a buffer before things get really bad. All right. Well, that's just significantly worse then. That did kind of get through get us through a good chunk of the boss. But we'll see if we can do it without. Now that we've upgraded this barrier. We might last a little bit longer, huh? Alright. You got it, boss. I will do that. I will become the bait. I don't think I've ever seen anybody run untouchable. I've seen it a lot in the past, and then suddenly stopped. Like everybody was running untouchable. Did it get nerfed at some point? So I might want to use Untouchable with like a dodge tank build where you just outrun the enemy. And Untouchable would probably be a core part of that. I should have full auto on this, but I don't. Nice. That's my ammo fully refilled. Ow. Okay, there's my little human baiting. Nice. I don't suppose we could get that done. Yep, there we go. Very nice. That barricade is lasting for a period of time, which is nice. Watch your bind, you dig your ankle. Okay, wait for that shield to go down, then blow his brains out. Cool. Done. Done and dusted. I guess it's going quite well. Bang, bang, boom, bam, bam, bam. Man, this thing reloads fast when you have some good mods on it. Cool. Job done. Ooh, that Moab mod, I might be able to get a big one. No. I am wrong. Guardian Angel works well with healer. Yes, it does. Because it teleports somebody to you right when they are at the lowest health possible. It's the same reason why something like Death Defier or it's the same reason that any of the low health activation perks work with healer. Not specifically if you use them, but if anybody else uses them, it makes it very easy to get healed by others or to heal yourself. What are we looking at in terms of this? I think one more round and we should be able to buy a 12. Then we'll be in the money. Yeah, Spider, if you want to go like the mobility build, you usually want guns blazing, and having being restricted to only akimbo weapons is not definitely not restrictive, since that pretty much opens up all pistols, half of the SMGs, one shotgun, with that being the AA-12, you could go absolutely insane with that. Dual AKs. I believe there's also one. Yeah, you can go dual size if you bought that. Yeah, there's plenty of akimbo weapons you can use, and each of those would give you that bonus. Okay. Let's suppose we win this one, huh? Because I made the official Visionary Squad trailer that's on the page there, most of the what are they called? The complaints for the game go onto that video and thus straight into my notifications. So it's very funny to see every once in a while I get a notification absolutely trashing Visionary Squad. Okay. Nice. Yeah, time stop. If you want, honestly, yeah, if you want to go a time stop build, go like Grenadier. Because I believe time grenades do work with Grenadier. So if you get enough kills with a grenade launcher, you can recharge those time bombs. And then, also you get more kills because you have an area of effect weapon, a pretty massive one at that. It refills so little, yes. Also, you get a lot of kills using the grenade launcher, so you can activate freeze frame a lot more. And grenades also count for they count to activate it. Okay, let me go take some more damage. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Thanks, pal. Nice. That's free. Yeah, because then you also get more teleport pad if you're going a gear build. Like you get stuff like shadow gear, which is usually what I recommend for a grenadier build. And it just gives you a chance to not spend your teleport pad when you put it down, which is nice. That means you get to use it like every round instead of every second round or so. Because what doesn't it does it or actually does it disappear if you use it around, or does it just recharge the next round? So if it just recharges, that's awesome. I'll just let this thing chew on me for a bit. Oh, my skin. Oh. Sell that. Boom. AA12. Yeah, because you can go akimbo with AA12. Even though it is 7 weight, uh, yeah, you're still getting pretty good value out of having this. I don't think there's anything that is heavier than this, but also has akimbo. Uh, yeah, I got nothing to get here. That is true. I never thought of it like that. Grenadier time. Slash E dance. Oh. Does this okay, what does Gear Infusion actually do? Gives it restore ammo. Ammo restoration. Okay, so it doesn't do what I thought it did. Want a frost generator? I could go with or without it. It doesn't really affect me that much. Bargainer is also quite nice, especially if you have a build with a lot of transitions in it. But otherwise, Bargainer, not especially now it's been nerfed, is not that great as a actual eco perk, especially if you don't have any transitions. Like if you're going C96 tank gear or a pistol build or shotgun builds are also pretty cheap. Yeah, if you're going any of those, you probably shouldn't be using Bargainer. You should be using something that actually gives you money or some kind of utility. That is true. If you transition between snipers a lot, then that's good because it's not really for the buy price; it's more for the sell price. Amazing. All right, let's go. Time to cook. Look at that. Or I guess you can't. Is what I'm. Is I. It just showed. It just popped up on my screen just now that a bot has been automatically blocked by Twitch. That is fantastic. I love to see it. One more reason why you should never have follower only mode on. I love berserkers. Don't you? Yeah, make sure you target those with your explosives. Because I don't think, at least later game, I don't think I can take down those guys. I'm all good. Don't worry about me. Okay, let me reload my gun. Back in action. Yeah, it does. It is reduced by 66%, I believe, or reduced to 66% because it is an AoE effect. Moo. Oh, it teleported both of us. That's cool. I didn't know it did that. And it also refilled some of my armor. I do gotta upgrade my armor. I keep on forgetting to do that. As much as my armor is saving my life, it isn't saving my life as much as it could be. Oh dear. Like when you I don't imagine it's just if you stand on it. I think you have, is it that when you teleport? Yeah, only if you TP. Yeah. Okay. So not amazingly useful for me since I'm usually up in the front lines when it happens. But if I need to, I can, I guess. Most of my health or my tankiness does come from regen, though. Uh, 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 Hmm. Sure. Ugh. I think. No, never mind. Okay. I'm ready to go. And we keep this going. And now I have 400 armor. Life is good. Oh. Oh. I gotta buy metal art, or I gotta buy metal ladders for spider. Cool. Let's keep it going. Yeah, I feel like Time Controller is a pretty fun little playstyle you can carve out. That's what I don't like the most about like people that just go pure crit is that there's so many more interesting ways to play this game that are just as effective, but you're limiting yourself to full crit in either your ignorance or your foolishness. You could be going eco tank. Wouldn't that be awesome? But no, you're going the same six crit perks that everybody else does. I will live forever. Nice. More weapon mods. A blue tank one. Nice. A blue lucky one and a loaded one. That's all stuff I want. That's kind of peak. Very nice. Yeah, I'm getting some pretty nasty leg spikes. I have no ammo. Time to sit in here and become immortal. Hopefully. Nice. I live eternal. Cool. Great work, guys. Okay. Extended drum. Ugh, ugh. No way. Cool. All right, let's go. Time to do some winning. I like winning. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. I've played a rhythm game once. Oh, nice. An ammo box. It's good for everybody that isn't me. Lightens the burden. This is going quite well. Man, extended mags makes a heap of difference. I think overall, doesn't AA12 cost more than something like M249? So it is actually a pretty decent late game weapon as far as cost goes. If you're uh, attributing how good a weapon actually is to how much it costs, and most of that is probably due to Akimbo just doubling the cost of it, which is reasonable. It is just twice the gun. I rewatched Rango. Does anybody is anybody old like me and knows Rango? Rango's freaking peak, bro. I'd say it's probably the best animated movie to ever be made. I'd say. Good work, guys. Good hustle. Money. Indeed. Here, actually, you guys hold on for just a second. I'm gonna go see if any food is happening right now, or if I need to make some real quick. If so, then I will, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, it's a shame there's no akimbo snipers, at least that I know of. I feel like that's really really something that doesn't exist yet. And I think there's an akimbo of pretty much every other category. There's no akimbo launcher and there's no akimbo LMG. Akimbo of everything would be cool. Having akimbo miniguns would be very cool, very classic. Akimbo snipers, why? I don't know. For completion's sake. There is an akimbo launcher, is there? Plasma grenade. Okay, right. That is true. That is true. But that's a map exclusive one, so I'm not fully counting that. Um, but it'd be cool if there was a really the option. The reason that you'd want one is because there's not one yet. So if anybody ever wanted to do it, then they would be cut off. But honestly, M24 would be probably the best option for an akimbo sniper rifle. Or I guess because bolt action, maybe it wouldn't be. But I don't know. It's making sense has never stopped them before, so you could have akimbo M24s with a lot of stuff on it. And that would be a good option because M24 is already like the close range sniper of the bunch. Because then you could go akimbo sniper with guns blazing, and then go critical speed, and then get crazy crit rate anyway, even though you don't go the regular crit perks. Did nobody repair barricade? Oh, nobody repair barricade? Hmm. I hate shield zombies. I do not enjoy them. I need healing. Thank you. I need a teleport. Nice. Oh, right. I keep on thinking, oh, I run out of bullets in my gun, but then I switch to my other gun, which is now full ammo. And I remember, oh yeah, I never run out of bullets. I'm just goated, I guess. I need healing. Nice. Nice, good bait. Here it's a 90k bullet. I'm okay. I am really out of ammo this time. I'm gonna use this time bomb to get some ammo real quick. Come on, unshield. No, not quite. All right, clear out the horde then. Oh, it's so nice. Electric zombies don't take half your health now. It is a true blessing. All right, clear out the rest of them. I don't think Scooby has any healing left. That was loud. So I'm on my own. They nerfed electric zombies? Yeah, they went from 50% to 20%. Oh, he died. Rip. Yeah, it might be good to put elusive on if you don't have it already. I know what I must do. Ah, no. Rip. What's your ankle up to? He might he might be throwing, guys. There's no way. What was he doing up there? Hmm. I guess let's run it again. Hmm. Hmm. All right. No way. Free? I did not mean to buy that. Uh, Nothing to buy there. So I guess I'll just hand over all my money to somebody else. Uh, Also, I think I'm gonna trade out Wolfpack for something else. I guess bunkered down. Yeah, that gives more resistance. Uh, if anybody has money, I guess I could upgrade the barrier. That would be very helpful. Mm. Come on, guys, let's go. I want to see some video gaming. Oh, I don't have 5,000. If I had 5,000, I could definitely get you some metal ladders. Give me 5,000 of your dollars and I'll get it for you. No, 2,000. 2,000 of your dollars and I will buy you metal ladders. Okay, let's do this. Time to go to work. Deer Ankle's gonna instantly die. I remember to remain near here. There we go. Nice. I'll remain out here for a bit, but if I get any kind of pushback, I'm instantly falling back to the base here, so I can get that resist and take no damage. I just face tank that explosion. That's awesome. I have the body of a god. I am invincible. All right, not that invincible. Scooby, assist me. Thank you. I'm over here now. Let me free. Whew. That was a close one. I almost got stunned into my death. Nice. That was a fantastic boss kill. Great work, guys. Now we just gotta not lose. Which I'm leaving to you guys. I gotta go get some ammo. Scooby, if you need some self heal, Carpenter is a very good green perk to have with first aid kit. Since Carpenter also scales with the first aid kit healing boost. So you get like 1.5 times healing on the Carpenter heal, which is not, it's the Carpenter heal is not a low amount. It is a pretty, I think it is a pretty significant heal. So that might be a good thing to go for if you need more self heal. So you don't have to waste your health kits on yourself, which gives you no money, of course. Which is the main concern. Might as well. It's going to cut into our margins, and that is just unacceptable. Sure. So freaking cool. It's nice. I don't have to spend that. I don't have to spend that $1,000 or less on armor. No, my ammo. Metal ladders. Enjoy. Oh, I should have bought the upgrade before I did that. The laser shop, it's over here if you want two really bad weapons. Yeah, the two weapons you get from this map are not good. Do not buy them. If you thought about buying them, do not. I think the only thing it would be good for is a speed build with the sword. But even then, the regular energy sword is better. Oh, that's even funnier. I think M80 didn't M82 get buffed at some point as well? It got like a crit, or not a crit, a pierce thing. Yeah, it has two targets now. I think that's new. Because I know intervention also got buffed to have double the pierce, which is kind of crazy. But I think M82 also got that. Yeah, M82 now has two pierce instead of one, which is nice. It's nice of them to double the damage that it does. I don't think heal crate counts as healing done. Unfortunately, since I think it counts as healing done to yourself if you pick up the heal crate. I think that counts as the same as scavenger as well. I don't think scavenger counts as heal. The one from over here, the survivalist pack, has supply crate, which has a health supply. How much is Carpenter heal? 10 HP per second, and you get 20% of that. So that's 2 HP per second, 6 HP at max, or at level 3. And then times that by 1.5 times, that's 9 health per second. So that definitely would be very good if I'm calculating the way it is. I don't know if you put that on or not. Actually, I don't think you have the perk points. But yeah, once you do get the perk points, that might be kind of big. Should have done Overwatch. Yeah, I'd say overall Overwatch is a better healer type than the regular gear healer. Just because you get that constant buffing. Carpenter stacks. What do you mean? Well, it does stack, but it stacks 50%. Yeah, it does stack, has 50% off. Unless you mean it stacks in a different way, where like it can stack up the healing it does. But yeah, while you're doing that crazy self heal to yourself, you're also healing up the barricade by a good amount. And if you get a critical weapon, uh, you could also go crit heal because that also scales with health kit. I know vampirism and life leech also do. So you could go the full health steal build alongside some health items. Maybe Overwatch as well. Healer tank sounds pretty funny. Well, I'm gonna go take some damage. Oh, there's our first one. Get him, boys. Jump him. Honestly, I like the new Electro Zombie rework because now alongside that, the nerf it got where it only gives you 20% health loss instead of 50%. It now uh, it now chains on Nightmare above to any nearby gear when it shocks them, and then they added to the list of things that can be shocked. So if you have a bunch of landmines or trip mines or motion sensors really close together, it'll hit all of them. Trillions must heal. Thank you. Very nice. I think now I'm just gonna save up for other things. Yeah, I'll just save up for Akimbo now. They really are, bro. They're peak. Uh, I would love to go Thorns. I don't think upgrading the black market does anything. Or I guess it makes it come more often. But now that you've bought it, you don't really need to have it back again. Gonna overtake your level? Probably. I feel like I play games more than most people. Or at least when I find a game that I want to play, I usually play that game just like until I burn out of it. And I've been playing this game for 5 prestiges, so that probably isn't happening anytime soon. Let's go. I'm so ready to face tank everything that comes out of this hole. This is gonna be great. I have no bad feelings about this. Yeah, Berserker's definitely one I gotta back up against. But everything else here, I should be fine. Maybe I should put on Danger then. Oh, cool. I saved him. I got you, bro. You're good. Retreat. Run. Alright, I gotta get back out there. I gotta make some space. Get a kill. Alright, start blasting with this. I cannot see what's going on, but I am winning. That's all I know. Okay, let's take some damage. Hold on, I'll get you some money. Don't you worry. You will be useful. Alright, let's get out of here. Ammo time. We're getting pretty close to that 9,000 mark. Ba, 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 ba. This is where I want to be, right here. Right, this equilibrium point where they're not quite here yet, but I'm still shredding them with my bonus. Maybe I should go sniper with the scatter shot. Sure, why not? Cool. Free. No, deer ankle. Great work, guys. I am so happy that I haven't, like, my internet hasn't blown up yet. It's great. Well, if anybody wants to donate me a ludicrous amount of money, I could buy a Kimbo. But I think unless that becomes the case, I'll probably just save up for it. I gotta buy some ammo though. Let's do this. Ooh. Uh, slash E-Wave. Oh, nice. A ludicrous amount of money. Oh, maybe next time. Slash E-Baller. I am ready. I fight on. Oh, I do not fight on. That was. Wait. Whose was that? Okay, it wasn't mine. H. I was wondering if I just got extremely lucky there. I think we teleported to each other. Either way, it saved both our lives, so that's awesome. I do not like berserkers. Very nice. Grenade is really good. And it remains good. For basically all of time. I don't believe it has wither damage, but it just does so much damage. It has that it has the what's it called? The poison damage as well, which gives it the slow. That just makes it way better than it should be. At least for an item it gives you for free. Oh, that was a big leg spike. Wither damage it does? Okay. I guess it's just not the main focus of it. But I think pretty much everything in Survival Kit is good until late game. Whoa, alright. Oh dear. You're welcome. Kill that thing. Nice. Good stuff. Man, Guardian Angel's nice. Ain't it? We just hang out in front. Take the damage for the barricade. Oh, I'm out of bullets. I can't do this. Oh no. Oh. Oh, my bones. Oh no. That's fine. The barricade can hold up for the rest of the game. Handily. And even if it does, we're this hold on, does because I know the carpenter, not carpenter, the defensive built to last. I know it does 2% of the or 6% of the barricade as temporary health. How much is that? And also, does it go over the max? Because you may need 600 or so HP in order to have that much temp health. Because temp health only goes up to your max HP. Well. Well, if somebody wants to give me 20k, I'd be able to get, or how much is it exactly? It's 90k. No, it's 95. So yeah, about 18k. If I could get 18k from Kind Stranger, that would be peak. Huge. All right. Akimbo. All right, now we're in business. Just doubled our firepower. $64 bullets in the magazines. And now, let's make sure everything is maxed out, like the barricade. And ammo. Cool. All right, let's go. Wave 19. Downside, I can't aim anymore, which is sad. But what are you going to do? Oh my god, he took a lot of magazines. Nice. I might trade out Bunker Down for Akimbo. Oh, I don't have ammo in my other gun. Hold on. I will fix this. I'm not going to reload with my shotgun, so that's just wasteful. All right, let me re-grab my buff real quick. I'm lagging out big time. Just spraying into the crowd where I assume enemies will come from. Oh, that's kind of huge. I gotta shoot the crowd though. I can't. There we go. I got 209 ammunition from that. That's not too bad. Yeah, electric zombies still kind of suck, but not as much as they once did. Oh, my bones. I guess I'll restore, yeah. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, you have headless zombies now. Alright, I will back up if I need to. I'm going for that ammo. Give me that. There we go. I dealt with it. Yes, it does. I believe I had 3 Pierce. I think the alpha energy rifle falls off around wave 25 is where its damage just isn't enough to do anything. Nice. Great work, guys. Another tier 2 loaded mod. Peak. Let's see what I can do. Nice. All right. I do want to build up these loaded mods because those are what I'm looking for. We also got one of those. We also got one of these. Life is good. All right, and then get 2 of these. Accuracy. Cool. All right. Yeah, let me trade out. I guess maybe I'll trade out Spike Shield for it. Guns blazing. I just want to see how good it is. And I'm using this I'm using this late game run as my test bed. Sounds like a perfect place. We still need electric wire. That'd be great. We gotta start getting through these a little bit quicker. I'm already at 3 hours. I do not want to be here until I die. So if you guys got nothing to wait for, let's get moving here. Do I have my mods on here? I should. I do not. Let me throw those on real quick. Alright. Oh, that already feels better. All right, so now we're cruising at a comfortable speed. And we also have pretty good accuracy, which is even better on a shotgun since that reduces your spread. I'm trying my best. That worked. I should probably also buy a booster kit just for myself, so I don't have to rely on others quite as much. I don't know what's going on. I'm just shooting into the crowd. Yeah. Get some. Ugh. Alright. I gotta get back out there. Get back to work. Oh, too much work. Oh, it is a boss wave, too. It must not fall. Alright, I'm backing up. I'm backing up. Hit it. Nice. I haven't been keeping an eye on... Oh my goodness. I haven't been keeping an eye on how many kills I've been getting at all. I have like 200... I have 212 kills right now, and we're not even halfway through the night. How many kills have I been getting? Clearly, multiple. Oh no, I'm also getting hunted. Oh. Definitely not good during the boss round. Nice. That was a good Subspace? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it does. He's got the thing where he lives. I don't think it means much, but he lived. For how long? Undefined. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Rats. All right. So Akimbo, guns blazing. It wasn't terrible. I feel like if I was more optimistic about it, I'd be disappointed. But it wasn't bad. But I'll definitely go Spike Shield instead. I feel like a person better at mobility than myself could probably utilize it more. Specifically with AA-12. I mean, it. I know guns blazing is incredible with guns that aren't AA-12. So it'd probably be better to use it with those. Should also probably get the crit at some point. Yeah, how many kills have I been getting compared to everybody else? 231 or 236. That's not bad, especially as a half tank. I guess that's the power of Spike Shield. It'd be really nice to have rigged wall and electric wire if somebody hasn't already bought that, which I don't think so. Yeah, nobody's bought that yet. So it would be nice to have that. Uh, hmm. Wondering if I could slot Thorns somewhere in here. Because Thorns is also really good. Maybe in place of Iron Leech. But Iron Leech gives me most of my stuff. I guess maybe I could get rid of Fallback Plan. And then just use AA-12 from now on. Just retreat if I have to. Hmm. Hmm. Nah. We'll live without it. Bro, I am straight up EP. Let's do this. Oh, nice. We got a minigun. Ow, I touched headless fire. Oh, my skin. Oh, I almost did it again. I need a healer. Medic. Oh, is he using Overwatch on the grenade launcher? Or on a sniper rifle? That's pretty peak. Medic! Ow! Oh, oh. Slash E dance. Oh, my skull. Oh, I don't think he has any healing anymore. I'm just getting shocked till the end of time. I must defend the wall. They're through. And I have no bullets. Run. Reload. Reload. And go. I'm good. We'll wait till boss. Alright, be ready. Yeah, I got you, pal. You're good. I think we all saved each other there. No, not not quite. All right, I beat the boss. Now if you guys can time stop and clutch it up, never mind. Dragon, it's up to you. This is a familiar spot. Nothing you can do about that. All right, good try. I think I went up a level in this attempt. Very unfortunate. Man, I'm dead. XD. All right, let's see who I can raid. Swanky, don't care. Uh, uh, Nobody's playing any good games. Let's see if anybody's family friendly on Roblox. Otherwise, I'm just gonna end stream. Family friendly on Roblox. Roblox with viewers. Con man. That sounds good. Is he follower only mode? He is. That is annoying. Okay, you guys. I guess that's our only option though. Off we go. I guess our viewer message is turn off follower only mode because follower only mode is annoying. But good try, guys. Hope to see you again. We probably won't be playing Final Stand 2, but we will play we will play Final Stand 2 in the future, but probably not next stream. Next stream, who knows what we'll play, but it's probably gonna be the one of the games I usually play. Yeah, raid out and hey Nick, tell them to turn off follower only mode because follower only mode sucks. Goodbye.